In an attempt to reach across the aisle, I come to you in this American flag costume I purchased from the Boot Barn. You truly believe in the right to free speech and the right to bear arms, then I'm gonna need some of you to just listen to this liberal lesbian for the next 2 minutes. Jimmy Kimmel Live getting pulled off the air is a distraction to the larger attack on the media, entertainment, and information systems we've come to know and understand. Not only are spaces of free speech being attacked, but nonprofit spaces have been chipped away at since Trump's very first day in office, the first time he was president. Now, when you think about nonprofit organizations, you may be thinking about like food shelters or stuff like that. But in fact, there are many political nonprofits, and a lot of them have to do with free speech. And a lot of them are conservative, but not the right kind of conservative. And tonight, during and after the tribute to Charlie Kirk's life, you are going to see everything Charlie Kirk built with Turning Point USA be completely commandeered by the common right wing, or Trumpism, or the MAGA movement. And that is reflected in who the speakers are for tonight. If you look, it is almost all of Trump's cabinet, but very few people who were genuinely considered Charlie Kirk's friends and peers. The president has said that he will designate nonprofit organizations he deems not in line with his vision for this country as terror cells. And a lot of people were like, well, that's Antifa and Planned Parenthood. No, that includes also conservative nonprofit organizations that do not subscribe to or submit to MAGAism. On college campuses, Turning Point USA already had a feud going with the Young Americans Foundation. Charlie Kirk's campaign arm, Turning Point Action, only endorsed Trump-aligned Republicans, not all Republicans. Turning Point Faith was in competition with the nonprofits like Alliance Defending Freedom. Turning Point Academy seeked to replace traditional homeschools. And there are many more examples of this. But if you are truly a Republican, a constitutional Republican, you should be concerned about the conglomeration of power that is being seated right underneath the current authority. Because that is coming for all of us.